Hello everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario 64. The greatest game for the N64 according to some. Anyway, I hope you guys are ready for more, because I know I am. To the top of the fortress, let's do it. So, this is another stage where you just have to make it to the top again. So, of course, I'm going to take little secrets and stuff. Now, I'll be honest with you, normally I would just do stars out of order sometimes just for fun, but I'm thinking about trying to do most of the stars in order if I can, because I just don't feel like it's really beneficial to you guys if I do the stars out of order, you know? Technically there's only like so many stars you can do though, like before you end up you know, in kind of a hole, you know, like, type thing. Just ignore these guys, no reason to fight them. We already got 100 coins, so... So now there's like this little pillar here, but that's for a star that we don't need to get yet. Oops. There you go. Sometimes the double jump can help you, so it's a good idea to, when you hit the ground, do that jump so you'll stop in place. At times, not so much. Excuse me, I'm trying to die here. Not in the game, in real life. This reminds me of this video I watched of this guy who left YouTube though and deleted his videos, which I was so sad because I wish I would have downloaded the video where it was. And basically what it was is like he was basically climbing up the tower in Donkey Kong 64, and all of a sudden like his controls started like locking up. He like acted like, you know, or something like that. He said that his controller stopped working. And so what he did is he put in like a scene, like the like audio from like the guy from Counter-Strike or whatever, like the one like boom headshot dumbass. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but basically yeah, he put that audio where like he's like destroying his keyboard because, you know, he got shot and killed, right? And he's like, and so it's like, you hear like the sound of crushing and all this, and you hear, you like that? You like that? You know, good piece of... And then it goes back to the game, he's like, my controller's not working. It's like the funniest thing in the world. Now, you can blast away the wall here if you do that, but where you're supposed to actually go is right here. And it's not very easy to aim whenever you're using this controller scheme, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Break your neck and come down here. This is actually a star that we used to never get because we just couldn't do it. But there you go. That's it. I'm gonna take a break from this level for a little bit. Just so I'm not getting too ahead of myself. Now, I'm gonna come into this level, one, because it's probably one of my favorite stages, despite the fact that for some reason it's actually the most hated level by a lot of people. But, this one has like one of my favorite secret stars in it. Up here. So now you're inside the aquarium. And I got a funny story about this. So I won't lie, when I was a kid, I actually did hate this. It scared the living hell out of me. Because I've talked about this before on my channel. I'm terrified of drowning. Like, I'm not as bad as I was when I was a kid, but I have always had a fear of drowning. And yet I love to swim. It's an ironic thing. I didn't actually do this star for the longest time because the thought of drowning in a room where there's no air scared the shit out of me. I mean, yes, you can grab the coins and get air, but no, I mean, like, if you don't know where they are, that doesn't really help you. So, yeah. Okay, I missed one somewhere. Where the hell is it? Aha, there it is. But yeah, I'll tell you the rest of the story once I grab it. So, basically, we came into this room, right? And we're like, wait a minute, this is weird. We're just in a room filled with water, and there's no air anywhere. So what were we supposed to do? And so we just started swimming around. Then we started seeing the coins and started collecting the coins, right? And eventually we collected all the red coins on the top, but we didn't know about the ones on the bottom. And so we just kept swimming circles around the room until finally we ran out of air and died. And we were like, let's never go back in there. You've recovered 8 of the power stars, now you can open the door with the big star. But Bowser is just ahead. Can you hear the princess calling? No. Jolly Roger Bay. Now, the reason why this is my favorite level is just because of the music, for one thing, and secondly, because swimming in games was actually pretty awesome for me when I was a kid, except for the drowning part. So, yeah, I just thought this level was pretty awesome because of that. Now, your point of reference for this stage is this deep area all the way over here where those red coins are. And you dive straight down. Now, this is one of the reasons why people hate this stage, is because of this bastard right here. This is the eel. Now what you have to do is you kind of have to swim near him so his freaky ass comes out. But the problem is, he doesn't always come out. Now, be it like a glitch in the game, we don't know. Like, it's just something that seems to have happened. And God forbid if you get attacked by him, oh my god. It does so much damage to you. But actually, I will admit, this is what actually got me interested in eels, like, for a while. When I was a kid, I was like, wait a minute, why would an eel be dangerous to you, you know? And, like, I started finding out about, like, electric eels and, like, all that, and how dangerous they can be, you know? And I was like, oh, okay, so that actually makes more sense. Probably gonna die here. Because I already used up all the coins down here, so I can't escape to coins. There was a way that you could get him out easier. Yeah, see, okay. Actually, you notice that now he's out. For some reason, if you run into him sometimes, he'll just get out. It's weird. We don't know, like, we have never figured that out. Anyway, you gotta carefully swim in here. There you go, just like that. Now, this is another area where it may seem like you're doomed. But no, just, swim this way. To that little pocket there, and you'll be okay. Yeah. For the longest time, we did not know that was there. Nope. Now, even though I've played this before, I don't remember this code at all. So, yeah, bear with me for a second. You know they had to put that in there because, like, there's no way you can figure this out fast enough, you know? I think it is this one first. No. Okay. Damn it! Uh-oh. Come on, you don't start back in here if you die, so... Okay. And then I think it's this one. Nope. Luckily it doesn't reset it to like where it's something different. And the bubble that's inside respawns, so I mean it's not like it's the worst thing in the world. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the one in the center last, and that's why I'm like, yeah. And the bubble kind of chases you, so it's not like you need to worry about trying to grab it. Shit, swim, 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 swim. Sorry, I just always use this speedrunner tactic. Because it's just the easiest way to get up here. Don't get me wrong, I don't like using speedrunner tactics too much because I do think it kind of takes away from the game in some points. But no, that's actually necessary in my opinion to do that. Can you come out to play? This is another one that's kind of bastardly, but it's okay. Not the worst thing in the world. If you want to get the cannon, just come over here. Oh man. Oh man, there's something I was going to talk about, but I already forgot what it was. Thank you. This is a good idea, just so that you can shoot yourself across the level later on. Sorry, Mario. There you go. Don't worry, I'm not trying to show off when I do the moves that I've been doing. I'm actually doing them just because I know how to do them. And it makes me feel good that I know how to do them, so I just do them a few times just to kind of get going with it. Now, if you can get this right when he comes out, it makes it a lot easier. If you have to chase him down, it makes it a lot harder. This is another point where I tend to die. Okay, let's go for air. Now don't worry, he won't go back into his hole immediately. He does go back in after a while though, like he did there, see? So if you do take too long, you gotta come back and get him. Now, don't swim into where he comes out of though. I've done that before, it actually screws you over if you do. Oh god. The game will actually glitch out, and you will, sheesh. Get stuck and drown. So it's actually a good idea if you don't do that. Swim straight down, straight. Damn it. Oh, it's okay. Let's go get these coins over here to kind of help ourselves out a little bit so we don't have to go back up. There we go. I wonder if they use that sound effect again, because that sounds familiar. Like, I wonder if they use that in Star Fox. Damn it. Got it! Now that is actually not a speedrunning tactic to do that. That's actually how they expect you to do it. Just saying. Alright, so again, that's all that I can remember us getting from there. You want to come up here for a free man. Oh god, come on. There you go. Just a good idea. Okay, so now we'll come up here. Come over here. Ah, stop it. There you go. Fuck yeah! First try, bitches!
Here we go!
Well, we can get the wing cap now, but I'm gonna wait just a little longer on that because I hate that star. Now let's get the other easy one. Now what's funny about this is, for the longest time, guides and stuff would tell you that the only way to get this was to throw yourself over the edge at a certain point so that you would land down the thing a little ways and be able to get through there at like 19 seconds. But honestly, as long as you're determined, you can easily get it. So, I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world.
Here we go!
Alright, how are we doing? Alright, let's see if we can't do this. How this works is you kind of have to balance yourself out as you go down this. And you have to grab these coins as you go. And you don't have time to go back, so if you miss them, like I did there, you're screwed. In fact, I don't think you can actually even reach back up there to it. Let's see. can't. Now here's something funny where you're gonna land is out here. Well, actually, I thought it was further out here than I thought. But, so yeah, the thing is, this is actually easier to get the second time you come in instead of the first time, because the first time, you got the sign trying to, you know, fuck you over. Oh, there, I screwed it up. That's okay, we're just gonna go down to the bottom and I'll show you why you need to, whoa. Do it the second time. Stepped on the wing cap switch, wearing the wing cap you can soar through the sky. Now wing caps will pop out of all the red blocks you find. Yeah, sure. Now, as I said, if you do try to fly back up, you can't get high enough, and there's no cannon or anything in here. So you just take a flying leap. But now you can come back in anytime you want. And try to do this. Now, this is probably one that I'm regrettably going to have to probably get off screen because, like I said, the flight controls are even more difficult using the controller that I have. And you do have to actually be able to get these top ones. Because, like, the middle ones and all that can be, like, the bottom one can actually be gotten from down here. I'll show you real quick. I'm pretty sure you can. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Like, what you gotta do though is you kind of have to come over here, land right here, jump in place, and see that'll get you high enough. So don't even bother going for those. If you're going to try to do this, try to get the top ones and then don't care about the rest of them. Because the top ones are the hardest. This is like the frickin' Sandbird challenge, really, in my opinion. That's how much I compare it in difficulty. And I actually don't recommend following the path of the coins, because I feel like that actually kind of screws you over a little bit. Okay, we only have one left. So let's fly, there we go. Yeah, that was very ballsy of me to try to do that. There we go. Now, I have actually seen someone that my heart went out to them. They had only those two left, and they went out to get it after, like, positioning themselves just perfectly, and then they fell. I felt so bad for him. I was like, you poor soul. But there we go, we got that, and never have to go back in there again. And now that we got the wing cap, we can actually come back into this stage. I don't think we actually needed it for this next challenge, but just in case. Find the 8 red coins. No, we didn't need it for that, but this will be the stage where we get the 100 coins, because it's actually the best time to get it. So punch that, grab this. Come on, you fuckhead. There you go. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. Oh, here's something that people won't know. You can actually grab onto this bridge. I don't know if that's like something that they programmed into the game by mistake or what, because normally you can only do that to like gradings and stuff, but I think that's just like a little Easter egg type thing that they put in just to, for those who know about it, you know, type thing. Bombs do 2 points of damage, by the way, so it's a good idea not to get blown up by them. Oh, another thing you can do, but this is actually another star, so at the same time you may not want to do this, is up to you. Is you can come up here, shoot yourself onto the island like usual. And this is another way that I know to get some coins. Oh, that's not good. Well, if that happens, it's okay. You can come over here to get some coins too. Oh, no, you can't. Must be thinking of something else. Oh yeah, here's what I was talking about. Here's what people think you have to do to get this coin. It works, but it's also really challenging. It adds extra challenges you don't need. Ah, still got hit by it. Funny stuff. Well, I don't know where the coin went. You actually do need the coins from enemies though, so make sure you grab them whenever you can. By the way, really a good way to know that, like, determine that you'll get that. Basically, just make sure that you are, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like nearby. Wow, still got him. Now this is like the only way I know how to get enough coins for this, is to run around these things. There's other ways, of course, but they're not as wise. And they do require you to go up to the island as well. Which in turn actually causes you to have a star floating in mid-air. So that's not a good idea either. Now, I think there's like 120 coins in this stage, so they knew that you would want to learn how to get 100 coins here first, you know? So, don't feel like you can run out of coins. You probably won't. By the way, every blue coin is worth 5, so that's why I'm trying to get that one. Surprisingly enough, there actually is no blue coin switch in this level. Like, there's just not. I don't know why they did that, but there is no blue coin switch in this stage. I don't know if they just thought it wasn't necessary or what, but I'm going to show you another way to get up to the island. Shoot past the island a little ways. Land up here. And take these coins. Remember, there's coins here, and there's coin not there. Back here. Yeah, right there. Right next to this guy. I screwed myself. Okay, well, that's alright. Oh, please don't do this to me. Alright, here we go. There's your last one. Now what you want to do is you want to grab this. Aim yourself right here. No need to get into the cannon. And just fly through these coins. And I recommend you stay with just these. Because that way if you do get your 100 coin down here, it's okay. Okay, I just need 2 more, and I think there is some more enemies down here that I didn't kill yet. Nope. Okay, so oh, come on. Yes, I have actually walked into the explosion that I've thrown before. That was the funniest damn thing I've ever done. Ba-dum! Now, it's not always required for you to get a star after 100 coins. I just recommend it because you get 2 lives from it, so I mean, there's no reason not to. Eat a dick, Chain Chomp. Aww. There we go.
Here we go!
Yeah, when I was a kid, I would always try to do like fancy moves into the star. I don't know why, but I would. Anyway, that's a great stopping point for this episode, so when we come back, we will get more stars. Till then, everyone, bye.